I'm here with Dr. Robin Anderson, who's here with a group of protesters outside of the Fordham Prep Auditorium. Dr. Anderson, what are you guys here protesting for Karl Rove?
Well, Karl Rove was quite unpopular. I don't know if you know that the Bush administration was one of the least popular administrations by the time they left in American history. We feel this is a kind of a rank opportunistic book tour that is trying to revive the political life of someone who probably should not be revived, who is responsible for a lot of actions and propaganda that is un-American, going to war with the idea that they were lied about weapons of mass destruction is something that we're still living through. We have a occupation going on in a country that did nothing to take down the Twin Towers, and people forget that. It seems like they should remember all of the deeds, the really ill deeds that Karl Rove engaged in while he was, advising President Bush.
Now, did you organize the protest that's here?
No, not at all. This is a student organization. They did a Facebook page with a lot of information. They worked very hard on finding the facts so that we could make this an educational situation here. It's important that it's educational because $25,000 of their money, which is apparently at this point at least a quarter of student funds, went to pay for an unpopular man who is arguably one of the greatest propagandists of all time. And as I say, many things that he did he possibly in a different time period would have been in jail for releasing the identity of a functioning or a CIA agent in the field and lying about a war that is basically because you lied about why you went in. There were no weapons of mass destruction. It's essentially an illegal war according to international law.
And what's the response been from students walking by?
Great. Many of them have taken our flyers, so we hope that learning situation and information dissemination will be effective. And people were pretty demoralized about it. They feel they don't have any say in who chose this person, why he's coming to Fordham. Again, someone who's unpopular and arguably, against the First Amendment. He doesn't believe in informing the public, rather he believes in lying to them. So the students did a very good job, I think, in getting information out there in the face of overwhelming propaganda.
Thank you so much, Dr. Anderson. All right, I'm here with Will Gans, who just watched Karl Rove give his lecture. What did you think of him?
I thought it was really awesome. Regardless of your political affiliations or whatever, I think it's cool to have someone who's so influential in modern day politics here to speak. And I was really happy with how everything went down. Everyone was respectful, and it was handled really well by people on both from the college Democrats and the college Republicans. I thought everyone was respectful and nice, and I learned a lot. I thought it was awesome.
Have you ever been to any other lectures here in the Fordham Prep Auditorium?
I have not, actually. I'm a freshman, so this is my first time being to something this big, of this much significance. So I really enjoyed it, and I'll definitely come back to more, if they have more stuff like this.
Awesome. Thank you, Will. I would like to know, what single issue or policy do you personally feel is most important to our nation today?
Putting our fiscal house in order. We can't be a strong and prosperous country unless we do.
And what do you feel has been the most rewarding part of your career?
Being able to serve in the White House and serve our country for 7 years. It was an extraordinary opportunity.
And what do you say to people who sometimes protest or are against your policies? What do you say to them?
Everybody's entitled to their opinion and a respectful disagreement. We had a great discussion here tonight between a guy, who wanted to ask a tough question, and I was happy to do it. It was done in a respectful manner, and I thought it was a great compliment to the Fordham spirit that we could have that kind of conversation. And then we had the college Democrat president, asking questions. It was fabulous.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.